So, in fact, before we go any further, see the subscribe button, push it, and then continue with the episode. And I'll know if you didn't. So yeah, turns out the whole weekend run around about my prescription being restarted on Saturday was just a lie. I called up the drug services this morning. They said they would do me an urgent restart if I came in for an assessment. Unfortunately, I then pissed negative for opiates because I've been using tramadol, which is a quasi-opiate and often doesn't show up in piss tests, or not the standard dip strip ones that you're going to get given at a drug maintenance service. So the entire weekend, from being promised that certain medications were ready for me to pick up from my regular chemist on Saturday, to going to hospital to try and get the situation rectified, to being sectioned for self-harming because I keep getting lied to by the healthcare services so many times, to going home, spending a day in bed, feeling ill, to waking up this morning, again, feeling ill, first of all, making a phone call at 9 o'clock to see if anything can be done. Told to go in for an assessment. As I pissed negative for opiates, they can't restart me without me coming back on a different day positive, whatever that means. Whether that means go out the door, buy some smack, use it and come back, I don't know. And they also intended to move me back to daily supervised usage, like I've been telling them for the last 6 months is totally destroying my mental health. So that's the end of any contact I'll be having with the drug and alcohol services. Attempting to use them to help me get clean and derive support has just been a disaster that's destroyed my mental health. So yeah, I'm most of the way through the detox. I still feel rough. I did a naughty trick that allows you to get a small amount of codeine out of over-the-counter cocodamol without killing yourself with paracetamol, to make me feel well enough to make a video and do a bit of tidying and stuff like that and eat. But yeah, fuck going back to those arseholes. I'm just gonna sweat it out and get it done, and then I'll be free. And then I will actually have psychiatrists or people trained in mental health dealing with my mental health issues, rather than people who are apparently trained in substances of abuse, but don't appear to know much more about them or anywhere near as much about them as someone who roasts meat and boils vegetables for a living. So yeah, that's it. I've just been given the run around the whole weekend. So yeah, fucking, I'm gonna finish up getting my detox done. If I have to use some milder opiates, to be able to sleep through the night, then that's what I'll do. I'll buy them from the street and I'll use them. I say the street, the internet. But yeah, it was just nice to have not had 4 days of my life wasted like that, because that's what it's been. It's been like 4 hours of phone calls on Friday, all of Saturday, in Sunday, ill, and then the majority of today trying to get the problem sorted, only to be told to fuck off, basically, after being promised on Friday that my medication that was 10 times the amount I told them they should be prescribing me was going to be ready at the chemist for me to pick up on Saturday morning. So I don't know, just another weird and wonderful chapter in the world of drug and alcohol services. As usual, your guess as good as mine. But yeah, please do share these videos, share them to people, post them places. I was asked by a Facebook group that I believe is called Mental Health Support and Awareness Group, and to encourage people to visit there if they need any help with their mental health. I've had a look around. It all seems very useful. There's lots of people willing to help you if you have questions or problems. So do that. I'll be doing it. I am slightly worried that I'm remembering the name of the group wrong, because there's about 1,001 groups on Facebook with a very, very similar name. But yeah, maybe that will be one thing I finally fix in the edit if I finally work out how to use Premiere Pro properly. Anyway, and one more thing, actually, I'm going to shout out that support group on Facebook properly, because I did a shit job last time. The title is just simply Mental Health Awareness. Very easy. They've got 16,000 members. So if you're struggling, if you've got a problem, if you've got a question, if there's something you want to know, if there's somebody you need to talk to, there's a fairly good chance you're going to be able to find what you're looking for there. Right? They've got quite a lot of people. Yeah, it's a good place, and try and give as much as you take away. You'll find that you take away more anyway. But yeah, also remember, 16,000 members, 22. So subscribe and then go there. Facebook, just mental health awareness. And I think that sums it up nicely. Okay, so that's it from me for another episode of the Third Path Recovery channel. Do press the subscribe button. Do share it to anyone that you think might be struggling, or you might think might benefit from becoming part of a wider community of people who are raising awareness about mental health issues. If you think that's a good thing, then do those things. Anyway, big love.